Do you ever get hit with objections from your prospect? Well, in this video, we're going to cover 3 common objections. Can I get people lined up before I join? How are you doing with the business? And how much money are you making? Stay tuned. We're going to cover all of those objections and more. Hello, my friend. My name is PEtrovick, and for the past 20 years, I've been teaching, coaching, and training people how to generate leads, make sales, and recruit reps for one reason, so that they can create a better quality of life. You know, we all get started in our profession to create, I think, a better quality of life. Sometimes we do get started for the product, but a lot of us see that business and we just see that we really want this thing to work so bad. But we get hit with these objections and we just don't know how to respond. Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about 3 very common objections. And they are, can I get people lined up first? How you doing with the business? And how much money are you making? So let's jump into objection number 1. Can I get a few people lined up before I join? You know, this is a question that comes from a place of fear and not knowing if they can, get the interest. And you just need to have posture with all of these responses. You know, we're doing a whole series here. So all of these, I want you to just own this stuff and have posture. And these responses are proven. So the way I would respond to this is, it's very, very hard to get somebody to do something that you weren't willing to do. Pausing and stepping outside the box in the conversation here, it kind of makes sense. It's like if if I'm not willing to spend $500, you think I'm going to be able to convince that other person to spend $500? Just doesn't work like that. So this may not be a fit for you. And if you can't see yourself being successful, it's probably not for you. Never be afraid of taking it away from the prospect. A lot of times when we do that, it pulls people towards us. They really say, yeah, no, I want this. I really want this. I'm just concerned. Let people know that you can help them. And if you're brand new, say you and your team are there to help them. I always like saying to people, hey, if you take the best of what you had and I take the best of what I had, don't you think we can get you from where you are to where you want to go? Kind of makes sense. All right. That's an objection or question. How are you doing with it? Well, I love this one if you're relatively new, and you can adjust this slightly if you have experience. You say something like, I'm just getting started, but the leaders in the company are teaching me exactly how to grow a business, and the support's been absolutely incredible. I'm super fired up for the first time in a long time. Hey, if you want to run with me, that'd be awesome. If not, no big deal. Now, notice what I said there is that they're teaching me exactly. It's almost like they're grabbing you by the hand and the arm, and you're in that trench together, and you're excited for the first time in a long time. And invite your prospect to run, not walk, but run. And, a lot of times people like hanging out with people. A lot of times people are fearful that they'll be by themselves. So when you say you run with them, I think that's a very attractive thing. Now, the last 3 words are really, really important. No big deal. I always love giving people an easy out because you know what? You can't drag people across the finish line. And, if you have to convince them to join, then you're going to have to convince them to get on the conference calls. You're going to have to convince them to show up to the meetings. You're going to have to convince them to go to the company convention. It's just too much work. It's draining. So don't do that. Trust me, I've done it. It doesn't work. All right, here's another great one that a lot of people get asked, and it just freaks them out. How much money are you making? Especially when you're brand new, it can be a little scary. Well, similar to the last response, I'm just getting started, but the leaders in the company are teaching me exactly how to grow my business, and the support's been incredible. I'm jacked out of my mind. I'm super excited about the potential here. I haven't seen it in a long time. Oh my gosh, I am going to run with this. Why don't you go ahead and run with me? If you want to, that'd be awesome. If not, no big deal. So you can screenshot these. I was just going to talk these, but I thought I'd put them in a text format here so you can screenshot them. Make them your own, and understand it is repetition. It's repetition. The more you respond to these objections, the more comfortable you're going to be. So if you have a team, this would be a great opportunity for you to role play with those team members. Again, it's, awareness is the first thing, and then repetition is the second thing. And as you do it and do it and do it, I think you're going to have great results. If you are still going after people in your warm market, your family and friends, and you are not having the success that you want, I want to encourage you to fully embrace our profession. It's called network marketing. Marketing means you know how to market. In most companies, what do they tell you to do? They tell you to plaster the pictures of the product all over Facebook or social media. They tell you to talk about the great doctors, or the ingredient that comes from this exotic plant. Well, that's not marketing. That's called hyping. And hyping works for some people. Some people are really good at it, but I want to invite you to learn how to market. I want to invite you to learn how to generate your own unique leads online. And if that's attractive to you in any way, just go to this link, terrypetrovick.com/lead gen, and you'll be plugged into the system that I use and have been teaching, coaching, and training people how to plug into, so they can get their own unique prospects, so that they can learn how to generate their own leads, how they can learn how to make sales, they can learn how to market, and they can learn how to recruit. That's the name of network marketing, my friend. Hey, you know what? If you got value out of this, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave those below. And if you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and click that subscribe button on the bottom of the screen. I pretty much produce videos every single day unless I'm on the road. If you know somebody on your team who could benefit from this series, share this video with them and the other 3 videos that are all about handling objections. Remember this, my friend, you have a choice, so make it a better than terrific day and a prosperous one, because you absolutely deserve it. Until next time, bye-bye for now.